The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Now this man Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does. The perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
And it's played. It's a mighty effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Lahm threads one in. Lahm plays in it. Big header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Lahm. Foot in. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. It's played through for him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's gone loose. Oh, what a ball! That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that was never going to make it. Saka. Lahm delivers. Barella with the clearance. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Deftly away. Saka is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Nedved. Cross flung in, climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Buriram United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Knocks it into space. Real chance! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Lahm delivers. Yaya Toure. Nedved.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Saka. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for the run. And the finish! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. Morientes might just make this. Dink through. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Morientes. He is through here. Barella. Chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
There will be
He can get that clear.
Time.
Well played right into his path. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rivaldo. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Morientes! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the action is back on the way. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Yaya Toure. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Now there's it's Morientes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So will they make it count again? Toure with a fine tackle.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Saka. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that was very necessary. Nedved. Lovely pass, but can shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Morientes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Back. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that is a little undercooked. And he's had a hit! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution on the field, number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
So now the difference is 3. Saka, good strong midfield running here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Pull it. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, smashing header! Great football, shot and save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Buriram United get their 4th corner. And that has been cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Cross into the box. He's there and gets it away. Buriram United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Bale. Rivaldo is onto it in a flash. Beckenbauer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Luis Suarez is offering some sort of... Up he goes! He's got a goal! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Buriram United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Cristiano Ronaldo takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba. Goes for a shot! Oh, crossbar! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rivaldo. Beckenbauer. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Saka. Now this could be a chance. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
He rises! He's put it wide. Lahm. And it's Thuram. Maldini. Bale. Now it's Gullit. And he's only too happy to take that back. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Van der Sar getting this one clear. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rivaldo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he plays one through. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira. And that will be the final act. Buriram United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
Hello attendees, this
Gullit
is a
claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
During the match at all times.
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw it.